So, good evening, everyone. Hope you are good and enjoying your Sunday. Just want to confirm that sound is okay on the YouTube and everything is fine on Facebook and the Zoom. Sound is good? Alright, so if there is any issue, then simply let me know. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome back again in another weekly market outlook with new year. So, we are in 2020. And as you all know that start of 2020 is not really good. We are having some bad news in holidays, which was really bad. Yeah, and hopefully news gonna start to get better and market gonna start to behave normally. So we are having uncertainty. All right. So hopefully you guys understand now. So in last weekly market outlooks, we were talking about what are the certainties and what are the uncertainties. All right. And as you guys know that US and Iran this time, yeah, they are threatening to each other, means that uncertainty for the investors. All right, what's going to happen? Either they're going to start war or not. Then those who are thinking to invest money in the financial markets, they're going to hold on, they're not going to put money. Yeah, they're going to wait for things to calm down and then they're going to invest. Or we're going to see safety. All right, people are going to move towards safety. People are already moving towards safety. All right, they are already putting their money on the safe assets and trying to hold on and waiting for the certainty to come, and then the we're going to see normal market. Yeah, we see volatility in December, right? That's what I was saying to you in last couple of weeks. Yes, it's last couple of weeks that market can do that. We can see volatility. All right, we have seen volatility on the pound pairs. We have seen volatility on the equities. We have seen volatility on the not huge volatility, yeah, but it's okay. Last week on the yen and metals, all right. So there are still uncertainties for 2020, like Donald Trump impeachment, first phase deal signing ceremony, and U.S. Iran war. All right, this is getting more worse. So let's move on and let's look at the website, then look at the social links, social sites links, and then we're gonna move on to the weekly market outlook for this week and have a very nice and profitable week, right? And if you have a profitable year 2020, yeah, if you are learning, then spend more time on learning. If you are trading, then best of luck for the 2020. Okay, so if you are looking for joining for group membership, just simply go to the techtradingacademy.com. Training is underway. We are having training for 2020, yeah, and almost half of you know training lessons done and almost half of left. And if you are looking to join group membership, just simply head to the techtradingacademy.com. You're going to have access to these lessons which we already done, and also you're going to have access to the group membership where you can participate for daily trades and ideas and for updates. Okay, so if you are looking for for further information, just simply go to the inquiry form, fill that form and send that form to me for further information. Yeah, so we'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. So if you're looking for social sites where you can follow me for ideas and for updates, just simply go to my trading view profile or check links under the YouTube video in the description box. You're gonna get the all links from there. All right, so simply go to the trading view profile, check the signature box. You're gonna get links from there. Okay, so you can follow me for ideas, updates, and for learning. All right. Now let's move on to some charts. We are having some setups I have posted. So silver, we still believe that silver is still going to go lower rather than for more upside, but as you guys know that still we are having uncertainty. All right, so we were, Donald Trump, attacked the Iranian top general. Because of that, safe havens are pushing up. All right. So no one was aware that this is going to happen. All right. Now we are having uncertainty. This uncertainty has to calm down. Once that uncertainty gonna calm down, when the situation gonna de-escalate, then you can look for safe havens to draw. All right, so it's price slightly pushed higher but still struggling over there at that top. All right, and you are waiting for the stronger sell to come over there. Okay, if it is currently forming a correction which can push higher like that. All right, so we are not looking that the price gonna go far away. Right, so sound is all right. Sound is okay, seems to me that, guys. YouTube, it's okay, sound is perfect. That's why I was asking, guys. Hopefully it is okay. So why gold was going up, why silver was going up, or why yen was going up or chief was going up, that's what I was telling you since last couple of weeks. All right, so if you don't understand the fundamentals which were moving the market, then you still need to learn that. All right, okay. So uncertainties move the market. Okay, certainty and uncertainties move the market. So when we are having war, people not gonna invest, right? When we are having like war scenario, people not gonna invest. So make sure you understand that. All right, so currently we are having a flag over there, a flag or correction, okay, which still can push higher for another move up like that. This possibility exists over there. Okay, so when you're going to go for short on the silver, make sure you understand that, because still there is uncertainty into the market. Yeah, we are not having de-escalation, so still things are escalating more over the weekend. Okay, things are getting more heated. If things will keep getting more heated, means that if Iran is going to retaliate, and then US is going to, I mean, if we are going to have a war with US and Iran, all right, so direct conflict, then obviously we're going to have some bad impact on the market. Okay, then that move can happen. So you are waiting for sharp sell, similar like the last time on the silver. Okay, if sharp sell comes, join correction, sell more. Okay, up to that bottom, and then again correction, and keep going lower. Okay, all the way back at the bottom. But make sure you sell the silver and the other safe havens carefully. All right, they are getting strong. Okay, so we need a price action over there before you jump into the trade. Okay, so chief is also same, pound chief is also same like that. Bottom, hold that bottom and bounce up from that bottom. Okay, bounce up from that bottom. Yeah, we are having Brexit at 31st of January. Pound gonna be under consideration. All right, so break below, aggressive break below will definitely change the trend. All right, okay, aggressive break below, this aggressive break below like that will obviously change the trend. Okay, we may see another move down like this. Okay, price can push lower, so I don't think so we're going to see big drop on the pound before 31st of January. All right, so it's okay to look for it to continue to go higher. Okay, so New Zealand dollar, US dollar also pushing lower. Okay, and correct, form correction on lower time frame, at least 30-minute time frame, and then continue to go lower. Okay, and once this correction gonna complete, continue to go higher. So next week you are looking New Zealand dollar to go lower. Yeah, if things are going to escalate, then dollar gonna get strong. All right, people gonna run after to the safety. All right, and there you got the dollar CAD. All right, dollar CAD completed that move, broke the bottom, and you're looking for it to hold the bottom, form new low, rise aggressively, and keep pushing higher back at the top. Okay, so we're gonna look at this chart too in detail on lower time frame. Okay, and dollar chief also testing the bottom. All right, so dollar chief completed the bearish move from the top. All right, and lower time frame correction or test the bottom. Okay, and look for that trade, get back to that bottom, get back within the sideways market. So move was pretty sharp and pretty aggressive. All right, so dollar chief and euro dollar also go down. 107. Okay, so the euro dollar target is the 107. So euro dollar is in a bigger correction. Okay, it can still stay there for a while before going to continue to go lower. All right, but in longer run we still believe that euro dollar going to go up to 107, or at least price going to test this previous bottom. All right, so the correction is getting bigger. So every time when euro dollar goes higher, form new high. Okay, so look for it to drop. Right, look for it to drop within that channel. All right, so the correction is getting bigger there. All right, so similar like that, you guys can see it. Okay, similar like that. All right, so we'll look at the lower time frame. Price already pushing lower, yeah, and you still can have a chance to get into the trade once price going to correct or going to test the previous top. All right, and now let's move on to the charts. Okay, so dollar index. Okay, dollar index still running within the ascending channel. All right, so there are a lot of talks that Fed is on hold and dollar gonna drop in 2020. All right, okay, so this is possible. All right, okay, dollar has to go down in longer run. Okay, if dollar is not going to drop, then emerging markets currency not gonna rise. So dollar has to drop. All right, dollar has to drop, or other major currencies only gonna rise then when we're gonna see drop on the dollar. All right, so dollar has to drop. So is it the best time for the dollar to drop? I don't think so, that the dollar has started to reverse for longer term to the downside. All right, we may still see one more up move back at the previous top or new high. All right, and then we may see drop on the dollar index from top or new high, as we know that some uncertainties are still going on. All right, so those uncertainties needs to get away before dollar to drop. Dollar was playing as a safe haven. The dollar is slightly dropping. The reason is that confidence is building, people taking their money away from the US and putting their money on other emerging markets. All right, and their currency is slightly picking up. That's the reason Kiwi is pushing higher. All right, so Uzi is also slightly pushing higher. Pound only pushed higher a lot. All right, so the one more up move on the dollar gonna give us a deeper correction on the other majors. All right, and then a resumption of the bullish trend on the other major currencies, and until then dollar index can test the top. Okay, so this is the structure. We are still having that structure. All right, and price still running within that. This is not a strong move for the reversal. All right, as I told you before, that we still can see that pattern formation. All right, price can hold that bottom, this expanding triangle or simple ABC move. All right, so if I'm gonna draw some ABC move over there, then you guys still can see that expanding triangle. All right, or you can see that expanded flat. Okay, so price can hold that bottom and it can go back up for another up move, and this is a good trade. This is a potential trade. All right, and once price is already trying to hold the bottom. For more downside for this trade, all right, this trend reversal from big drop on the dollar index, we need a sharp sell. All right, we need a sharp sell. We don't have a sharp sell at the moment on the dollar index or the euro dollar. All right, we are not having a sharp buy on the euro dollar. That sharp buying on the euro dollar or sharp sell on the DXY will definitely resume the trend for more downside. Yes, if you're gonna look at the previous example there, you can understand that. Okay, so we started downtrend from there when we were having sharp sell, and the DXY then keep pushing lower at that time. So simply go to your lower time frame, pay attention at the bottom, all right, and look for dollar index to go back up. All right, this ABC move to end and dollar index to go higher. Okay, this ABC move to end and go back up. All right, so pay attention at the lows at the bottom and look for it to continue to go higher. All right, so slightly price can push lower up to this previous low. All right, 95.85. 95.85 price can visit up to those areas. So how you can trade? All right, so watch it on the lower time frame at the lows, and once you see that price is rising aggressively, all right, like this, or this sharp rise is going to come, jump into the trade, put your stop behind that. All right, and once price goes away, move on to the break even and let the price continue to go higher. If price is not pushing higher, let the price stop you out on break even. All right, and keep trying that every time when price is forming new low or testing the 90.85 areas, those areas. Okay, just reverse the euro dollar chart. Okay, so euro dollar trade is also a potential trade. Yeah, I have explained within this trade setup that how to trade on the euro dollar. Okay, so if you have seen that chart, just keep repeating that every time and euro dollar is coming close to the 12.50 or 13 areas. All right, so price already pushing lower. We were expecting it to drop, right, and it is pushing lower. So if you are already short on euro dollar from the top, great. If not, then let the price correct over there, similar way the way I was asking you to pay attention over there, and then continuation to the downside. So let me check the other euro dollar chart. Okay, so euro dollar, we are not expecting that the euro dollar gonna break the strong bearish downtrend and gonna reverse for upside, so it will take some time. Okay, so if you're gonna look at this chart, this you know video, then you can understand that how to trade on the euro dollar. Okay, so let's stop it first. Okay, there you can see we had the correction. All right, we had the correction and that correction and repeat that. Okay, so price went lower and then bounced off again. All right, so during the holidays, so holidays dollar was down. All right, because people need money. They replace money. Though foreign investors, they need money. They withdraw their investment from the US, and then again we're gonna see demand on the dollar. Okay, so similar way, do that again. Keep doing that as long as euro is in a is in this bigger correction. Okay, breakout we are not anticipating. This is just turning into a bigger correction. So just go to the lower time frame. All right, so if I'm gonna draw risk reward ratio over there, okay, so this is what you are looking. Okay, price already moved away from the top. Now you need to wait for a pullback. All right, so we'll show you the lower time frame. So your first target going to be that at least up to this area. Okay, and once price is gonna start the bearish move, then you can extend up your target up to 107. Okay, this is actually you are looking this trade you are looking for your you know your minimum target should be this. All right, this. All right, your minimum target should be that bottom. Okay, up to this area, this expanding triangle. If price hold that bottom and reverse for upside for in 2020, then start buying from these areas. Okay, or otherwise 107. So how you can trade on this move? Let's go to the lower time frame. There you are having correction is already underway. Okay, we have already seen couple of corrections on the pound euro dollar. Okay, you can see there. Okay, formed, dropped, all right, another one formed and dropped. Okay, now looks like those who missed the move, they're going to get another chance on the euro dollar to get in. Okay, now let this correction to get bigger. All right, once this correction gonna get bigger, price gonna get back to close to that top. All right, and this kind of ABC move, then you are looking for it to go lower. Okay, so you already missed the move from the top. All right, and you are waiting for this to give you a bigger pullback. The bigger the pullback, the better the entry you're gonna get. All right, so you're expecting this tiny 15-minute correction to break up. Even you can trade on this short-term move up. All right, okay, so the deeper the pullback, the better the entry you're gonna get. All right, and put your stop behind that and look for it to continue to go lower. Okay, if it is not going to correct up to that much far away, 12, 1220 or 1230 or even 1250, yeah, it is not going to retrace 100% of that move, then you have to keep an eye what kind of correction gonna appear over there. Okay, if this kind of correction is going to appear over there, then let this correction to form, simple ABC move, all right, and then price to continue to go lower. All right, okay, so this is a 15-minute correction for more upside. Okay, that's how you can trade on it. All right, and keep doing that every time when euro is forming new highs within that ABC move. All right, and keep moving on break even, keep taking the trade. Yeah, once price move away from your entry, move on break even and let the price drop aggressively to the downside. All right, if not, let the price stop you out on break even, try again. Similar way, do that on the pound dollar, on the dollar sheaf. All right, dollar sheaf is going into that direction. All right, Chief is playing as a safe haven. All right, both were playing as a safe haven last year in 2019, and we were having strength on the dollar against the Chief. But now dollar is Fed was cutting the interest rate. All right, you guys know that. Okay, so the longer term direction is still bearish on it. Okay, but medium term direction, similar kind of move. All right, that kind of wave. Yeah, if you have traded on these moves, then definitely you are aware that what kind of trade I'm asking you to look for next couple of days. All right, okay, so at least go back up within that flat formation, simple ABC move. All right, test that top and then continue to go lower. I don't think so, guys. The dollar shift gonna continue to go lower very aggressively. The reason is that, yeah, in one case it can go if we are if things are going to get more worse between US and Iran, all right, then dollar will keep pushing lower. Yeah, people gonna move on to the chief then. All right, we're gonna have strength on the chief, and dollar chief gonna keep pushing lower. All right, so these days, all right, these days market is not behaving normally. Market is not normal. Okay, if you understand, then definitely you may know that market is not behaving the way it behaves normally. All right, market is very uncertain just because of the geopolitical uncertainties. We are still having trade war. We were having you know this new uncertainty. All right, the US Iran war. All right, if let's say if Iran is going to disrupt the oil supply, yeah, in the Strait of Hormuz, then what's going to happen with the Asian Middle East countries and the you know other South Asian countries? Yeah, then what's going to happen with them? Their oil supply is there in the Strait of Hormuz. If Iran is going to stop that, then oil price is going to shoot up very aggressively. Yeah, 10-15% strength on the oil prices is very simple. Yeah, price going to shoot up aggressively for upside on the oil. And in similar ways, safe haven's gonna go higher. Yeah, chief gonna get strong, dollar chief gonna go lower aggressively, and this move we're gonna have. So that's why I'm saying that these days market is very uncertain. All right, that's why central banks are intervening. They're cutting interest rate, printing more money, going for easing, putting more money in the market. Yeah, and trying to expand, right? So looking for expansion. So this is not a normal market. So hopefully market gonna start to behave normally next year. Yeah, but it looks very less likely, all right? And the other reason is that we're gonna have election in the US at the end of this 2020. So there are a lot of problems going on at the moment in the world. Okay, so you are looking for dollar shift to go higher, all right? Flat formation. Let's go to the lower time frame, and we are still, price already bounced off from the bottom. Okay, it still can get down for one more drop like that. Okay, it still can push lower, can test the bottom, and this is what you are looking for. So we were already looking for this to reverse from the bottom. We were waiting for the price to complete that pattern at the lows. So it has completed. All right, as I told you, if things are going to get worse, this is not going to continue for more upside. Okay, it will visit the lows again, and then you may have another chance. Okay, we were looking for this to go lower and form that kind of formation and then continue to go higher. So it is pushing higher, right, like that. So you can wait for this to correct, and then again you can look for similar kind of pullback, all right. And once you're going to have that pullback, you can look for it to continue to go higher, put your stop behind that and continue to go higher. Okay, if this trend, right, the trend which is just appearing over there, if going to break down, testing that bottom, yeah, let this to form similar kind of pattern for price action at the lows at these areas. Okay, once you see that is going to happen, buy it, put your stop behind that and let the price continue to go higher. Okay, and keep doing that every time and price come close to the bottom. All right, so currently price moved away from the bottom with almost you can say that 70-80 pips. So you only can look for continuation trade at the current price on 15-minute time frame. Okay, so if you see that correction the way I have just shown you, then perfect. Okay, if not, then let the price test the bottom and then look for that move. Okay, so this single trade gonna be enough for you for next 2-3 months. All right, look at that. So potential is very much huge over there. So similar kind of waves we were looking from the top, if you remember, right, from that area. Yeah, and this trade still this wave still on its way. All right, that wave still on its way, this wave. Hopefully you guys already aware about that. Let me check if I do have that chart. I don't have that chart there, but that chart should be over there on the Telegram. All right, so this is what you are looking on lower time frame. You are waiting for price already completed that move, this correction already completed that correction. All right, and slowly pushing higher. So you're looking for this to continue to go higher, correct for another time, and then give you a chance there, all right, to get into the trade. Okay, if not, this correction is not happening and the price is getting back within this correction, right? Let's say within this flat formation, getting back, right? This ABC move is just getting back for another time, testing this. Then watch this area and look for it to reverse for upside. The lower the entry you're gonna get, the better the reward you're gonna get. All right, better the stop placement, the better the potential you're gonna get on the dollar sheaf. All right, so try to get into the trade as much low as possible. You already got the bounce off. All right, so if I'm gonna move that trend line away, you already got a good price action on the dollar sheaf. All right, the price needs to hold that bottom. Dollar cat. So dollar will dollar gonna struggle against the CAD. Okay, just go back to the basics again. Yeah, the basic is if oil supply is going to disrupt, all right, then dollar not gonna get strong against the CAD. All right, then CAD gonna get strong, dollar gonna get lower. All right. Okay, if trade if escalation is going to get worse, then CAD gonna get strong. So when you're gonna go for buy on it, then trade with care for buy on it. All right, so um, we still can see another move. All right, price is going lower. As you guys know that we are longer term bearish on the dollar CAD. Okay, looks like that the dollar CAD is setting up for drop. All right, so dollar CAD is looks like setting up for the drop. All right, or you can see that the ABC move is completed and dollar CAD is trying to push lower for one more drop. All right, this one more drop, and then this kind of pattern formation. Okay, so if things are going to get worse, then you are then make sure that you don't go for long on the dollar CAD. All right. Okay, so we still can see one more up move, guys. All right, that's what I'm just going to tell you. Okay, this one more up move. This is our structure. This is our pattern formation. Okay, that's what price should do in longer run. Okay, either break down and continue the bearish wave like that, or hold the bottom and go back up to this top or new high. That's our structure. Now we need price action according to that. All right, so we need price action according to that. So dollar CAD lower time frame, and this is the chart you are watching. All right, that's the chart, that's the trade. Simply go to the lower time frame. It is struggling. All right, so it's struggling to hold the bottom. Currently price is still struggling to hold the bottom. Right, don't forget the 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 problem which are getting worse over there behind the scene. All right, the escalation. If escalation is going to get worse, then this pair is not going to go higher. Okay, we'll keep pushing lower than. So you're looking for this ABC move to form. Right, this is your first impulse, looking for that ABC move to form and looking for this to hold that bottom and reverse. Okay, and once you're gonna get a good price action over there, put your stop behind that and look for it to continue to go higher. Okay, if let's see if price is not going to push higher, okay, this move is not going to come and price is going to break below that bottom, let this to complete, let this to go, right, let this to go, let this to push on lower time frame, 15-minute move or 13-minute move. Okay, let this to push for one more drop. Okay, then let this to do this. Okay, let this to complete that move. Okay, once price gonna go lower for another move, for another impulsive wave, then again watch for strong buying from the bottom. Okay, similar buying. All right, so strong buying, and once strong buying start to appear, get into the trade and watch it to continue to go more higher. Yeah, the chart I have just shown you. Okay, so we don't think so that the dollar gonna drop, aggressively. Dollar gonna continue. Yeah, we don't think so that the dollar gonna continue for big move. Yeah, for 108, right? 118. Yeah, this is not this does not look like that the start of the big drop to the downside. All right. So hopefully price gonna stay within these sideways for a while before we're gonna have a big drop on it. All right, and this is gonna be a good buying opportunity. All right, like this, if you remember. All right, like that or like that, buying opportunity. So that's your dollar CAD chart. You're looking for it to go back up within the sideways market. Kiwi. All right, so we are having change in trend. All right, so bounced up from the bottom, going higher. All right, trying to reverse. Yeah, on lower time frame, the trades are there on the lower time frame. Okay, so you are looking for this trade. Okay, next week you are expecting this trade to happen. Okay, if this trade is going to be very, very aggressive, let's say the move is going to be sharp. Yeah, move is going to be sharp, similar way. Okay, then hold that trade for all the way back at the bottom. Okay, it can visit that bottom. It can visit that bottom. Again, get back to the basic concept. The basic concept for up move, for the Kiwi to go back up to the top, we need certainty into the market, all right? And these banks are still struggling, all right? This is what you are looking for. another correction, okay, on this 15-minute time frame. Similar analysis like the euro dollar chart. Okay, we are already short on it. We were expecting this to go lower, right? And just put your fib lines there. All right, similar analysis like euro dollar chart. Okay, watch it to give you a bigger correction up to 886 or 786, wherever this correction goes. All right, the bigger the correction, the better the entry you guys gonna get. All right, so once that correction gonna complete, then you are looking for this to continue to go lower. Price already moved away from the top, right? And you know, you missed the move from the top. All right, so we were expecting these corrections to continue to go lower. All right, so you already missed the move from the top. Now you are waiting for this to give you a deeper correction so that you can get into the trade from close to high, right? Close to previous high, so that you can get the sell from top, right, at these areas. So that's what you are looking for, at least like that. Similar way, once you're gonna get the trade, move on break even and let the price to fall. Okay, if sell is going to come very aggressively, then all the way back at the bottom. Okay, otherwise hold the trend and start looking for it to continue to go higher. Okay, so you are expecting that trade. So once you're gonna go short on the Kiwi, the trade which I'm just showing you, all right, so make sure you keep in your mind that you are trying to counter that trend. Okay, this is the trend which is just appearing over there. All right, so good luck. And if already in, then again good luck. If not in, then deeper pullback. Same analysis on the Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay, so weekly chart, we were, market was moving towards stability, but the action which Donald Trump has done, he's trying to save himself from the impeachment from Senate, and that's why he has done that, all right, and market reacting to that. So longer term reversal, and on short term, on lower time frame, one more drop. All right, so at least price to go lower. Okay, so the charts are there on the Telegram, the Aussie dollar US dollar chart. If you go there, you can get the Aussie dollar US dollar chart. All right, so let's go there and let's check the Aussie dollar chart. All right, so there you got the Aussie dollar chart. Again, when it was trying to break out, and we were, having that correction. Now this correction broke out. Okay, we are having this impulsive move already. That impulsive move already appeared over there. Now we are having strong sell, which is just coming over there from the high. Okay, give us a correction, similar way, the way I have just shown you on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, and you're looking for that trade. Okay, now how far that trade goes next week, just watch it. Okay, so similar way like the New Zealand dollar, US dollar chart, you are expecting price to pull back, correct over there, and once you're gonna have a correction, you're looking for this trade, all right? You're looking for price to correct and this trade, all right? Now, once you're gonna get that trade, watch it, how far that trade goes. Okay, if that trade going to push all the way back at the bottom, perfect, all right? You're gonna get another chance to buy again from the lows for longer term, all right? This trade. If price is not going to push all the way back at the bottom, yeah, and holding this low, right, this bottom, right, holding that bottom, expanding triangle, right, we are having different types of pattern formations at the lows on the Aussie dollar US dollar. Okay, and then again, every time an Aussie dollar US dollar is coming close to the lows, you're looking for it to reverse for longer term. Okay, and every time you're having a decent pullback, and after having that decent pullback, price start to struggle, then look for it to continue with the previous trend, right? So this trade, okay, so go to the lower time frame, let the price pullback, price already pushing lower. Okay, similar way, the way I have just shown you on the New Zealand dollar US dollar chart. Okay, so you need a deeper pullback. If you already short on the Aussie dollar US dollar, you did an excellent job. Okay, if you haven't, then you are waiting for this to give you a deeper pullback. All right. Okay, so that you can get into the trade close to the previous high. If not, if this deeper pullback is not going to happen, yeah, then similar way you have to keep an eye on the lower time frame correction. Okay, like something like that. Okay, and then continue to go lower. Okay, so good luck. And you're looking for Aussie dollar, US dollar to continue to go lower. Okay, so I'm showing you what kind of trade you are looking for next week. All right, so for this trade, price action and pattern formation is really important. All right, this does not mean when market gonna open, you should open the trade, and yeah, this is not worth taking. All right, okay, this is not worth taking. So let the market pull back up to the previous top, and once you're gonna have a pullback correction gonna complete, then look for it to drop. Right, so pound dollar, so this is the pair where we are still looking for this to go higher. All right, so we are having 31st of January is just coming. All right, and hopefully that the pound gonna give us a decent pullback and then reversal. All right, so this is where we are going. Yeah, very dangerous during the election. If you guys remember that, I told you make sure trade with care on the pound pairs. Pound was very volatile during the election. Yeah, so there was two reasons why pound needs to be volatile in December. The first reason was that there was election, and the second reason was that people were going on holidays, all right, and we were having low liquidity. Yeah, small buying and selling was moving the market. All right, so small buying and selling, I mean small, you know, participation in the market were giving us a big move. All right, by the way, you know, yeah, just look at that. All right, so the move went up aggressively with almost 4%. All right, and then straight right after that it reversed with similar more than 4%. That's called volatility. All right, and if during that you are trading with the high risk and not using proper risk reward ratio, then you done you done trading. Okay, now what's next? All right, so the next is this. Okay, so we were expecting this pattern formation on the pound pairs, if you remember. Okay, we were expecting this correction to form and this give us that trade. All right, we were expecting that trade, and from bottom we were expecting it to hold and then continue the trend. Okay, now the move was pretty sharp. Okay, this move was pretty sharp. Yeah, we did not get any price action over there at this area. Price broke below. The reason was that there was holidays. All right, because no active trading was there. Okay, and people were just keep selling. All right, and we had that sell, if you remember. Yeah, we were waiting for price action over there, so we had that sell. Price broke below, so this happened almost on all pound pairs. Okay, and that was the updated chart on the pound dollar. Okay, when price broke below that bottom. Now we are having this correction over there. Okay, the correction which you see within that chart. Okay, now we are having that correction. That correction is trying to break below for one more drop. All right, so ABC move. That ABC move can extend up to this bottom, this low. So deal, no deal is secondary. All right, so deal and no deal is secondary. Okay, deal and no deal is secondary. All right. So first, we're gonna have Brexit on 31st of January. All right, and government has already voted for transition period to end at the end of 2020. All right, means that they're gonna be almost 1 year transition period. All right, for UK, and within that 1 year, UK has to get a deal with the EU. All right, so they're gonna renegotiate what kind of deal they're gonna have. So first we're gonna have Brexit, and then they're gonna start talking with the EU and the rest of the world. All right. So what kind of trading relations UK gonna have with the rest of the world? All right. So you know if we don't if it's gonna be a similar kind of scenario, this scenario which we are having right now between US and China. Okay, but UK and EU negotiations will not have a big impact on the market the way US China trading negotiations are having. The reason is both are leading economies, US and China, right? Big world economies, and the UK and Europe, all right. So gonna be different story. So UK and Europe story gonna be different, right? So we're gonna have impact on the pound and the UK, all right? UK 100 index or 250 or the other UK stock market. So we're gonna see impact on those. So that's gonna be later on, all right? So once we're gonna have the Brexit. So what you are looking for, by the way, you are looking for pound to correct, yeah, this ABC move which is just forming over there, and pound to continue to go higher. Okay, and after having Brexit, if things are going to get worse, right, means that if EU is going to say that they are not going to give UK access to the single market without I mean, if EU is not going, there are gonna be, guys, there are gonna be a lot of talks, all right, which are gonna keep going on in 2020. Okay, we will keep hearing from the both sides, all right, what they're gonna do. So you're looking for pound because we are moving away from Brexit uncertainty. That's important, right? That's really important. Okay, when we're gonna move away, and trading negotiations gonna be secondary, right? So which gonna give strength to the pound in longer run, right? Pound already dropped a lot because of the Brexit, all right, because of that uncertainty. So pound to go lower, all right. This ABC move, which is just forming over there, okay. Pound to keep pushing lower, slowly, form that ABC move, all right. This ABC move, okay. Test this previous bottom or test the trend line, okay. This ABC move and continue for the next bullish wave for upside. Okay, we are not looking for this move. Okay, this move is possible, as I told you, that if uncertainty is going to get back. All right, so if you are long on the pound dollar, there, I told you guys, you know december December is the month which is volatile. Okay, so try to avoid trading in December. All right. Now, market going to be normal from tomorrow. Okay, we're going to have liquidity, market going to be normal, and the moves which we're going to have going to be okay, going to be right, all right? So, so yes, you're looking for pound to keep pushing lower, all right? Complete that, one more wave back at this bottom or this bottom, all right? And complete this ABC move and continue the trend for upside. A kind of expanding triangle formation, all right, at this area, that bottom, a kind of expanding triangle pattern formation. All right, so pound to continue to go higher. Okay, bigger correction there. So 28, 28.50, 29, these are the areas to look for pound to hold for upside. All right, so same pattern on the pound chief. All right, so weekly chart, I hope you guys remember. Okay, so pound chief to keep pushing higher and expanding triangle there. Okay, and continue to go higher. This move to complete there. Okay, so you already missed the shot from the top. Okay, if you are selling the pound chief, you missed the move from the top. All right, so when I was showing you the charts, okay, if you remember, I was showing you correction almost on all pound pairs. Okay, if you go back to the Telegram, you can get these charts from there. Okay, there is the example. This is the pound yen chart, but we were expecting that correction. So we were having a very strong volatility in the market. So that's why the pullback is so much deeper. Okay, we were expecting correction, but the correction is so much sharp, all right? And whole, this whole correction is just getting deeper, right? Bigger, you can say that, all right? So bigger. So pound chief, let's go to the bigger time frame first. Okay, so you're looking for price to hold this previous low where price is struggling right now. Okay, this expanding triangle. Price to hold and continue to go back up. All right, so your first target should be this previous top, okay? And yes, this sharp breakdown, okay? So sharp breakdown of this bottom will invalidate that buy setup, all right? And will let this bearish move to continue to go back up all the way back at the bottom, and again we're going to look for it to reverse for longer term. Okay, so that can happen. This move can happen, but less likely, all right? So make sure you understand that. Okay, so you waiting and watching this previous low on your lower time frame price action there. All right, so you're waiting and watching price action there, right, within these areas. Price to hold and go back up. All right, put your stop behind that. Once you get entry, put your stop behind that. All right, and let the price continue to go higher. Okay, and manage your position. Once you get in, watch it. If it keeps pushing higher, stay on break even, let the price continue to go higher. If you're going to get a break even trade, all right, or going to get stopped out, try again getting into the trade. Okay, after having some price action. It's a volatile pair, extremely volatile, all right? Then trade with care, okay? Yeah, this is what we are expecting pound chief to do, all right? And hopefully you're gonna get that move, all right? So you're looking for this trade to go all the way back at the top or complete the move at the 38 in longer run. So euro pound, we are bullish on the both pairs. At one time, we're gonna get one trade, all right? Either we're gonna get long on the pound chief, or we're gonna get long on the euro pound. Okay, and one of them gonna drop. Okay, either euro pound gonna break the bottom and gonna continue to go lower, and pound chief gonna continue to go higher. Okay, or pound chief gonna drop and euro pound gonna break the gonna break the trend and gonna reverse. Okay, we're gonna have that move. Yeah, there is another possibility, and that is euro pound gonna stay sideways for a while and pound chief gonna keep pushing higher. Okay, so euro pound still can go lower, right? So last week, if you remember, I mean, in last weekly market outlook, I was asking you to look for it to go higher, right? So if you already managed to, I mean, manage buy on the euro pound from these areas and still holding that position, then you're looking for looking it to go further high. Okay, this trade I was showing you, and this area to break down. Okay, so we did not see sell there on the euro pound. Okay, and we are still having reversal on it from the lows. So far it's holding that bottom. Okay, and on current price, okay, we can see one more drop. Okay, we can see that one more drop back at the bottom. If we are going to see, then you're paying attention for it to go higher. Okay, and this move is tradable but carry risk. All right, so you're going to sell at the lows, you're going to sell at the bottom. So if you are trading for this move, then trade with care. Okay, because price is forming that correction, this ABC move or zigzag, and it can break out at any time for upside. So you're looking for pullback, all right, within these areas. You're looking for pullback within these areas, and then you're looking to continue to go higher. So bigger time frame is same, and lower time frame you're looking for a decent pullback at the lows and then buying. And pound CAD, all right. So pound CAD also went lower. Weekly chart same. Okay. The basic. What is the basic? Basic, theme which you should keep in your mind. The basic theme is that if oil prices are going to spike, then CAD gonna get stronger, right? Okay, and the pound can fall all the way back at the bottom against the CAD. Okay, that can happen. We are not looking at this move, all right? But this move is possible, all right? So we were expecting pullback to happen. Yeah, this move to pull back, all right? So if things are going to get worse, yeah, we can see this move all the way back at the bottom. All right, we can see that move all the way back at the bottom. Make sure you understand that. Okay, pound CAD can go lower. All right, all the way back at the bottom. We can see that move. See that I have slightly changed my trend lines and it is showing you a different pattern. Okay, so it's going to depend on the you know market events, which way they're going to drive. So currently you are looking it to continue to go higher rather than for one more drop. A similar kind of correction. Move is very sharp. Move is not, corrective. This move is very sharp. The way pound CAD was pushing higher was so much corrective, and it has got a very strong rejection from 178, and we are, you know, in a bigger correction, same like the other pound pairs. Okay, so you're looking for this to go lower, ABC move to complete, and go back up. Okay, when you're gonna go for long on the pound pairs, make sure you understand that there is, there is volatility. Okay, volatility is driving the pound pairs. Okay, so keep pushing slightly more lower. Okay, it has similar pattern, right? So expanding triangle formation, similar pattern like others, and break out and go higher, like pound chief chart. Right. So what you can do, you can use these areas for longer, right? It can push up to that area, right? And it's tradable for the downside, right? So in other words, watch these corrections, okay? There is volatility, and that volatility is still driving the pound pairs. If I'm gonna copy paste that stuff, it's just repeating that price behavior. Okay, so these 15-minute corrections to just keep pushing lower. Breakdown, go lower. Form another one, breakdown, keep pushing lower, and go all the way back at the previous bottom, and then you are looking for pound CAD to continue to go higher from the low. So first of all, these 15-minute corrections to continue to go lower, right? These 15-minute corrections to keep pushing lower. The way price has done there, all right? And these areas. Okay, these corrections. Okay, so before election, pound was strong, and right after the election, it slumped. Okay, now there you are having a pound Australian dollar chart. So pound Australian dollar pushing lower, right? So still at the top, right? And still at the top, and we still can see. Okay, so we are having drop on the pound Australian dollar from the top. It went up very aggressively, and then went lower similar way, right? So it went lower very aggressively from the top, and it is just going down, all right. And this correction we were expecting, we didn't see that, and let's go down to the lower time frame. Okay, we still can see another move back at the top. That's our structure, all right. So we are having drop from there. Almost price is about to hit 185. Okay, we were expecting it to hit 185. It is about to hit the 185, all right. And this is what we still can see, all right. So pound still can go back up for another up move, all right. So it still can go back up for another up move. So you're paying attention at the previous lows, guys, okay. Currently price is already trying to push higher, okay. So keep an eye on this 15-minute correction. This is not a 15-minute correction, it's a 1 hour time frame correction, all right. Okay, now that correction to take off, all right, for upside. Once market gonna open, you're looking for this correction to break out aggressively for upside and go all the way back at the top. Okay, this ABC move. So break out aggressively, correct, and keep pushing higher. Okay, break out of this correction, this trend for downside, and previous bottom, test the previous bottom, and then go higher. Hold the previous bottom, 185 areas. Yeah. Okay, so this is your structure. So make sure you understand that, all right? Okay, so pound New Zealand dollar, very much same like the pound Australian dollar chart. So pound was very strong before the election, all right? It was very strong. So it's pushing lower. It was very strong. Those who are asking for the gold and silver, you don't understand the fundamentals, all right, guys? What fundamentals are telling you? There is, escalation between the US and Iran. They are, moving towards war. Yeah, direct conflict. If that direct conflict is going to happen, then obviously gold and silver not gonna drop, right? Even platinum not gonna drop, right? Copper metals not gonna drop. Copper, palladium, platinum, right? They're not gonna drop. Even iron gonna go higher than, right? So because there gonna be more demand for the iron to make weapons, right? So, so just understand that, right? So so pound, all right. So pound New Zealand dollar is pushing lower. So this chart still played all right. I mean played very well. So shown you that chart couple of times. Okay, so it went lower. It was really dangerous to trade pound, in last couple of days. I mean during the elections, it was monster, right? It was moving very aggressively for upside. It wasn't, let me tell you on lower time frame what happened. I told you, right? If you remember, I told you a couple of times. Okay, watch pound during the 10 p.m. Okay, this happened at the 10 p.m. Natural gas also going to go higher then. Okay, that happened during the 10 p.m. It's a huge move, not just on this, on all pound pairs. That's called volatility. All right, it's almost 3% move. It's a huge move. So what you are looking now, guys, let's move on. Okay, similar way like the pound Australian dollar. Okay, we still can see another up move. Okay, we still can see another up move back at this top, right, or new high. Yeah, so how you can trade, we are neutral at the current prices on both pairs, on the pound Australian dollar. We are, you can see that neutral on all pound pair. We are neutral on pound pairs and some of the yen pairs, all right? The reason is very simple, okay? Market needs stability, all right? And the the escalation which is just there, if again going to escalate more, then definitely the best pair is to go for long on the yen, right? So yen going to be the best currency to buy then, right? Okay, so you're looking for this correction. Okay, so that correction to take off. Okay, correct and go higher. Okay, if this correction is breaking down, right, then more downside. Okay, so trade with care on the pound New Zealand dollar and pound Australian dollar, guys. The move is already gone from the top on both pairs. If you caught that move, you did an excellent job, all right? On the pound Australian dollar and pound New Zealand dollar. If you caught the trade from the top, hold it, you know, let this to continue to go more lower, right? If you caught the trade on both pairs, let's say on the pound Australian dollar moved away from the top with almost 900 pips, all right? Almost move away from the top 900 pips. So 900 pips is a decent move, okay, and still can push lower. And similar move we are having on the pound New Zealand dollar. Okay, that's what I was telling you, the best pair to trade for the short. Okay, now you see almost 1000 pips away from the top. Yeah, they were risky. They were risky during the election, but both were at the top. They were risky to sell, but both were at the top. There was both were at a crucial area to take the risk. All right, so let's move on to the pound yen. Okay, pound yen can again, if if escalation, then yen gonna get stronger, right? If de-escalation, then yen gonna get weaker. All right, stock is already at the top, already high, and will keep pushing higher. So yes, similar pattern, similar chart like the other pound pairs. Okay, so ABC move there, get down, and continue the trend for more upside. All right, so chart was there. That's a pound chief, pound yen. Okay, so we are having that correction, but the correction is so much bigger than we anticipated because of volatility. All right, so you're looking for a similar way on the pound yen, the way I have just told you on the other pound pairs. All right. Okay, so you're looking for this ABC move to complete at this low 139 and then continue to go higher. Okay, this ABC move. So keep an eye on the previous low. Right, so keep an eye on the previous low. Current price. So correct, similar way, the way I have just shown you the other pairs example, all right? Pound chart. All right, so correct over there, push lower, and from bottom bounce off and continue to go higher. So trade with care. All right, specifically on the yen for upside. I mean, selling the yen, trade with care for the selling yen. Okay, so there you got the dollar yen going lower from the previous top. Okay, and we have slightly changed our chart, right? And before that, we were looking for this move. Okay, no, this move is less likely, right? Because Fed is going to hold interest rate, and that move is less likely. Yeah, but this move can happen. But currently, as I told you, there is problem, uncertainty. That uncertainty is already driving the yen for lower, all right, from the previous top. Okay, and it can continue to go lower, this move. Okay, it can continue to go lower. So in the previous weekly market outlook, we were anticipating dollar yen to drop from the top. Okay, it dropped, pushing lower. Now for next week, once there going to be stability, or once there going to be some good news from US China, from US Iran side, okay, de-escalation, then you're looking for this move to happen, go back up. Okay, go back up the way you have traded in the previous moves. All right, and once price get back to the top, you're looking for it to drop. All right, and if we know price action is there on lower time frame. Okay, if price is going to correct there like that, okay, then this is not going to come. All right, no buy, then one more drop back at the bottom, this area. Okay, so on lower time frame, you're looking for price to hold this previous low. It already bounced off and correct over there. Put your stop behind that after having correction and go higher, correct, and go higher. If don't know how to trade on the dollar yen charts, okay, just go to the Telegram and check the previous chart on the dollar yen. All right, so you just need to repeat those steps again, same steps. Okay, let me check if I do have a chart, then you guys can get the chart from there too. Okay, the chart is there on the trading view and on Telegram. Okay, what to look for on lower time frame for buying the dollar yen. So just need to repeat those steps again. The steps which I have told you at these areas, if you remember, right? Within these areas, we got that move then. Yeah, or at these areas, okay, or at this area. So same again at this area. Price already trying to hold. Okay, so just repeat those steps again. All right, and good luck. Okay, correction will push this pair more downside. Dollar yen gonna continue to go lower. Yeah, which means that yen gonna get strong. Okay, yen gonna get, again, let me tell you in simple scenario. Okay, so Donald Trump want to get re-elected in 2020. He want to get re-elected. Yeah, and he's facing he's already impeached, all right, and now he's facing Senate trial. Yeah, and he has done this blunder. By the way, we're gonna say that he has done blunder, all right? So he has done that blunder to just get some support from his voters, and to 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 have some support from his party, Republican Party, and can get away from his trial from senator, right? So highly likely he gonna be safe, all right, because Republicans are, his party is supporting Trump, all right. He gonna be saved. So this uncertainty is less likely gonna move the market, all right. Yeah, but he has created another one, all right, which is US Iran. Okay, so the US Iran, all right, US Iran war, and we are still having the US China trade talks. All right, the Trump said he's gonna he's going to sign that first phase deal on 15, all right? And we got news today that Chinese are tentatively going to come on 13th of January, all right? So it means that still not confirmed that either they're going to sign that on 15th of January or not, all right? And yeah, and we are having Brexit issue as well in the January, right? Brexit problem. Yeah, Brexit problem. So highly likely this Brexit issue going to be solved within January, all right? And we're going to have some certainty on the trade war front. Okay, this is still huge uncertainty, all right? Still, this is still moving the market, US-China trade talks, all right? So if they're going to sign the first phase deal, we're going to have some stability, Brexit issue going to be over, then they're going to move to the second phase of the trade deal, all right? And we need de-escalation, okay, between US and Iran, all right, and Trump to focus on his campaign for 2020 re-election, all right, and 2020 to be smooth and comfortable for investors, all right. So which two things can get worse if he's going to which three things, all right? Impeachment, if he's going to get impeached from he's already impeached, all right? If he's going to remove from the office from Senate, then this can create uncertainty, right? Or if we are having more escalation, this is definitely going to move the market. We're going to see gaps, all right? Tonight when market going to open, we may see gaps, all right? So 50, 60 pips gap can appear over there tonight because, Middle East, their stocks is pushing lower almost 4 or 5%. We have already seen drop there today in the Middle East, all right, and highly likely when market gonna open, we're gonna see some, tonight we're gonna see some gaps, all right, and yeah, these two are the issues, okay? These two are the major issues. Okay, if things are already worse, all right? Yen is already strong, then yen will keep getting strong, all right? Euro yen dropping, chief yen dropping, dollar yen dropping, all right? Uzi yen dropping, Kiwi yen dropping, all yen pairs, all right? Pound yen dropping, all right? And if we're gonna have some stability, I mean, all these things are going to be solved within next 2-3 months, then stock market will keep pushing higher, yen gonna get strong, yen gonna get weaker, and the other major currency is gonna get strong. Okay, so make sure you keep that image in your mind, all right, and trade according to that. Okay, so correction there will keep pushing lower, means that they're gonna be a problem. Yeah, correction means they're gonna be a problem for the equities, all right. Okay, and there you got the euro yen. Euro yen is pushing lower from the top. In the last weekly market outlook, I was asking you to look for it to drop, so it went lower. Okay, now this is the structure. Okay, so things are going to get heated, then correction on the euro yen and keep pushing lower. All right, correction there and keep pushing lower. All the way back at the bottom or new low. Yeah, if de-escalation, form that expanding triangle. Okay, form that expanding triangle and go back up. Okay, so geopolitical uncertainties are moving the market these days. So correction there. So it already dropped from the top. Correction there, a deeper correction, and continue to go lower. And once price gonna test that bottom, watch it break in lower, stay in. If not, then take off, and this ABC move. All right, this ABC move or expanding triangle to form and go back up and start selling again yen from the top. Okay, so as told you before, this correction appears when price was there at the bottom, that price going to go into that correction, this bigger daily correction. We are within that, and every time when you see that, there is new high on it. Okay, so look for it to sell. Simply, this is the pair which going to struggle against the yen, even if there is going to be stability. Every time when you see that the euro yen is going to form new high within this daily correction, you're looking for it to drop. Simply, Okay, so this is what you're looking for. One more drop. The euro yen. CAD yen also same like last time. All right. So this is what you are anticipating. Okay, sideways market for longer run, and on lower time frame gap down within the expanding triangle. All right. So you're looking for a similar kind of trade, the trade which I have just which shown you last time on the dollar yen. Okay, so this trade. Okay, if goes higher, test that top, watch it. Okay, hold that and go lower this trade for next week. Okay, if break the top, let's say if break the top. Okay, then start looking for sell the way this chart is showing. Okay, from the previous high, simple ABC move. Okay, then simple ABC move, but don't wait for that. Watch it there. Okay, this move. All right, so the last time the the move which we were looking for last time is this. Okay, now hopefully price gonna start struggling to push more higher and we're gonna have a drop. All right, go down from current price. Watch it. Okay, how you can trade, watch it at the current price. Price already moved away from the top. Wait and watch for the correction, at least pull back within these areas or 100% retracement. All right, watch it from the previous high. Look for this trade first. Once you're going to get into the trade, move on break even and let the move come all the way back at the bottom. All right, this is what you are looking for. This is what you are looking for. Okay, price already gone away from that top. All right, now you are anticipating either price to retest or pull back. Same analysis on these two pairs. Correct? Continue to go lower. First of all, go back up, all right, or correct, all right. So bigger time frame, weekly time frame still same. Okay, weekly time frame is still same, but we can see one more drop, all right, as things are going to escalate. Or there is one more thing that the Reserve Bank of Australia, they're gonna go for easing in February or maybe you know at the end of this month or next month. So if they're gonna go for easing, then Australian dollar gonna stay under pressure for one more drop. Okay, so let's go to the lower time frame. So same analysis like the Aussie dollar US dollar chart. Okay, correct, deeper correction. First of all, you're looking for this bottom to hold, all right? This ABC move to hold. Okay, highly likely they're going to be gap. Okay, hold and continue to go higher. This one more up move. Same analysis like the dollar yen chart, all right? Or dollar yen chart, just keep that chart in your mind, or Aussie dollar US dollar chart. Okay, price to hold the bottom like dollar yen and this move, okay, or correct, okay, and then drop. A kind of neutral analysis, all right, but correction gonna give you a clue that the price is going to drop, all right, for one more drop to the downside. All right, so that's what you are looking on the Australian dollar US yen. Okay, so they are struggling, guys. So they are struggling, all right. So we still can see one more drop, all right. They're struggling. They are turning into a bigger correction. Same. Okay, bigger time frame. Okay, we are still in that bearish trend, all right. This bearish trend. Okay, and this might be a bigger daily correction for one more drop. Okay, like that drop. So every time when price goes high, back at the previous highs, then watch for counter trend trade. And once you're gonna get that counter trend trade, watch it how far that counter trend goes, right? and once price correct, decent correction, then continuation trade. All right. Okay, same analysis like the Aussie yen. Correction, big move. Okay, or hold, one more up move. Okay, same analysis on the chief yen. All right, so correct, drop. Okay, or go back up for another up move. Daily time frame chart. We are having a very strong price action over there at the top. Okay, so daily time frame chart is something like that. All right, simple ABC move or WXY. So Euro New Zealand dollar. Euro New Zealand dollar is pushing lower on a bigger time frame, and looks like that correction is underway, and we can see another move down. All right, so we are having that wave, and last week we were expecting correction over there. In last weekly market outlook, we are having another correction over there. Okay, that correction to complete, break down, test that bottom. Okay, keep in your mind that Kiwi needs to get strong for another drop on this pair at the back at the bottom. All right, this move, Kiwi needs to get strong. All right, or euro has to get weaker than the euro dollar has to drop aggressively, or New Zealand dollar has to correct. New Zealand dollar, US dollar has to correct and continue to go higher. Then you're gonna have this move. Okay, so you are looking to complete the wave back at the bottom, all right? And from that bottom, once price gonna test the bottom, this bigger ABCDE formation, all right? Expanding triangle, and on a bigger time frame, weekly time frame, longer term reversal, all right? This correction to complete there, and reversal, all right? Like last time. Okay, so yeah, it can slightly get more bigger, all right? Okay, we had the ABC move last week, if you remember. Last in the last weekly market outlook, we were anticipating. We had that, and this zigzag, all right? ABC move, all right? And once price gonna come, it's already underway. Breakdown and continue to go lower. Break above this trend line will give us a clue that the trend is going to change, and the bearish move is going to end, and we are going to get back to the top. Hopefully price going to keep pushing slowly all the way back at the 63. All right, and it's a decent trade. All right, it's a decent trade, but make sure you trade with care. You are selling at the lows. All right, and you waiting and watching for price to complete this retracement. All right, retracement within these areas, so 618 or 786. So short term still up. All right, so short term still up. Euro Australian dollar still at the top, similar like the Aussie dollar US dollar chart. Okay, so it still can go back up. So in last weekly market outlook, we were anticipating this to drop. Okay, so it went lower. Now this is bigger time frame analysis. On lower time frame, price to hold the bottom and go back up. It's already holding and go back up. Okay, so last weekly market outlook, we were expecting this drop, okay, from this previous highs. Now you're expecting price to hold. It's already holding these lows, all right, or ABCDE move, all right, expanding triangle, all right, so this move. And for that 15-minute correction, go back up. Okay, so 15-minute correction is already underway, so just get deeper, all right, this to get deeper. Okay, get deeper like that. Now test that bottom, all right, or put your fib lines there and let the price to retrace within these areas. Okay, or this correction. Okay, if this correction is not going to appear over there, price is not retracing up to 100% off this impulsive move, all right, not retracing up to this 100%, then keep an eye on this correction which is already underway. All right, go down, test that bottom and continue to go higher. All right, this ABC move. So euro, Australian dollar, euro CAD also reversal. Again, don't forget the basic concept, basic theme, all right? Basic theme is that more escalation, yeah, CAD gonna get strong. Okay, de-escalation, oil to go lower, and the CAD to drop. Dollar CAD to go higher, euro CAD to hold the previous bottom and go back up. Longer term, that wave, and short term, hold the previous. It is already holding the previous bottom. Okay, looking for this trade. Okay, so at least retrace on the 15-minute time frame, 100% retracement. All right, and go back up. Okay, this trade. Okay, once you're gonna take that trade, watch it how far this price goes. Okay, if price rise again, same again, guys. Don't need to do a lot of stuff on it. All right, on the EuroCAD chart, you go all the way back at the bottom. These areas, okay, longer term wave or this. So same stuff, same trade. All right, so like last time, the trades you have taken previously. So you need a similar kind of sideways move. All right, this is a sideways. All right, so sideways market. So last time this move, next time that move. All right, waiting for this to happen, did not get that move. Looking for sell from the top, got the move. Looking for sell again from the top, last time. All right, we got the move. All right, and expecting this move to complete at that floor. So completed. Now you have done previously buys from there, right? Buys from there. Okay, again, price is at the bottom, going to the lower time frame, 15-minute correction, go back up. Break below, let's say it's going to break down that low this time. Right? Let the price form new low, right? Okay, let's see if price is going to break this low, this previous 144 area. It's a good price. Okay, if price is going to break below, let that to break below. All right, and don't think so price gonna go that much far away. It's 140 is far away. All right, then price gonna form new low somewhere there. Okay, and then gonna go higher again within this trend. All right, within this trend. So again, price gonna go back up within that ABC move. So lower time frame already is on way. Correction is on its way. Okay, so yeah, correction is already on its way. So need to get bigger. All right, so need to get bigger. All right, so need to get bigger. Okay, so the bigger the correction, same analysis like the euro Australian dollar. Okay, put your put your fib lines there. Okay, and watch for this to pull back within the 786 or 618. All right, ABC move zigzag. Okay, test the bottom or 786 or 886 and go higher. Okay, if not, this correction is not going to happen. Then the one which is just appearing over there, paying attention on this correction and price to continue to go higher. So in simple words, you're looking for price to hold the previous bottom and this trade. Okay, the trade is just there. You're looking for this to hold. Don't forget the basic theme. All right, basic theme is escalation. Okay, if escalation, then this pin bar which is just forming over there gonna break lower. All right, so you are expecting similar kind of price action. Okay, so you're expecting this pullback. Price formed. Let's go in another way. Okay, that was the chart last time. Okay, that was the chart. All right, price pushed lower. It wasn't ready for buy. Okay, now let's go to the another decent tool. That's the trend. All right, that's the trend line. Okay, there I was showing you by, okay, and there I was showing you by the chart which I have just shown you, right? Okay, and there. What you should do, let's play. Okay, so there we can see that the price is slowly pushing lower, all right? If we're gonna go to the slightly bigger time frame, okay, let's wait. Okay, or let me make it slightly faster. Okay, this is what you should need to wait, all right, at the current price. We have already seen price action. Okay, so we are still bearish. We were still bearish at the, I mean, last time, because some buying came over there. Keep an eye. Keep an eye, right? So still not ready. Okay, there we can see that it's struggling sideways market. Buyers were not coming in. Bears were in control, slowly pushing the market for the downside. Okay. There you got some price action is appearing over there, right? There. Okay. Buyers were jumping in. There you got. Okay. So you see that how strong impulsive move that came. So that was telling us that this people are building their positions from the lows. All right. People are interested in this price. People there you can see that buyers were trying to push the price. There you can see that buyers were trying to push the price for upside. Now this is turning into a correction. All right. Okay, if I'm gonna put my fib lines there, price is retracing, all right, up to 7 and 6 or 618, all right, and the whole move was turning into a correction. Okay, and there is the breakout, which is just happening over there. All right, so that's how you should keep an eye on your lower time frame. Okay, there you have seen strong buying. Okay, where you have seen first there. All right, and after that, price were still pushing lower, right? Did not manage to get up to reverse. And same it has done there. Okay, so we have seen some strength there, and then correction. Okay, and then there was the breakout. Same again at the current price. Okay, if I'm going to go to the current price, let's finish this. Let's go to the current price. It's good stuff for you who are learning, all right? So this is what you are looking at the current price again, all right? So it's trying to push higher, trying to hold the bottom, trying to reverse. You're paying attention there, similar way the way I have just shown you the example. Okay, we are not having the ideal move at the moment on the current price, but yes, it's at the bottom. You're looking for it to reverse. Cat chief, go back up for another up move, all right? So strength on the Euro CAD will definitely keep this pair sideways. Okay, not an ideal pair to trade these ways, okay? But CAD to get strong, all right? So if CAD chief gonna get strong, Euro CAD gonna push lower. So you are looking neutral, guys. This is not a best pair to trade these days. Market is in a sideways, not trending, and not huge potential on it. Yeah, so just neutral. And Kiwi Cat, all right. So Kiwi Cat is also pushing lower. Hopefully, you guys remember that the the old chart, okay, what's happening on it. So it's reversing from the lows. Okay, we are going into that direction, and there we are expecting a correction to form, all right, this and complete that move. All right, or breakout, continue to go more higher, or again, don't forget the basic themes on the cat pairs. The basic theme is that escalation will give strength to the cat, all right, specifically related to oil supply. All right, hold that bottom and continue to go higher. Okay, correct drop. So we are not anticipating that drop. Yeah, we are anticipating that expanding triangle going to hold and price going to continue to go higher. So you're expecting it to hold the previous bottom and continue to go higher. All right. Cat knock. Cat knock went lower for one more drop. Let's go to the bigger time frame. All right. So you're watching it to hold the current price or one more drop up to the trend line and continue to go higher for next bullish wave. Okay, so watch the lower time frame. Again, if escalation, then this is going to continue to go more higher. All right, so correct, hold, bottom, and continue to go higher. Okay, so watch, put your stop behind that and look for it to continue to go higher. Aussie Chief, drop back at the bottom, lower time frame to continue to go lower, and from the bottom, reverse. Okay, weekly, let's look at the weekly time frame. All right, so weekly time frame is same. Australian dollar still under pressure. All right, we are not having reversal. Okay, but there, this ABC move, all right, so this to push more lower, test this previous bottom, and then reverse, all right, or all the way back at the previous low. Okay. And Euro NOK is almost, I haven't looked at that chart, so going to be similar to the CAD NOK. So we look at that, okay. So Aussie Chief. So currently keep pushing lower, a 50-minute time frame to keep pushing lower, okay? Back at this bottom, and once price can test that bottom, this ABC move, all right? Right, this ABC move, or expanding triangle to hold, and then reverse. So this correction to continue to go lower for short term, right? This 15-minute trade, okay? This bottom. Trade with care for 15-minute time frame, all right? And once price tests the bottom, look for it to reverse. So this should be the trade for next couple of month, all right? This should be the trade we should look after. Okay, we still can see small dip on it, all right? The small arrow which is just showing. Okay, that can happen. All right, that small move can happen over there. Okay, but the bigger move should be for upside. Very much similar kind of pattern we are having, which we have seen last time there. Okay, you see that? Just copy paste that chart. Let me draw first. All right, this move. Okay, then we have seen that wave. Okay, ABCD, ABC, and then up. Okay, I think now I don't need to draw that on chart. All right, so hopefully you understand that. Okay, there is possibility that price still can push lower. All right, it can still push lower. This small move can happen. Okay, this small move can happen. So if that small move can happen, then how should I trade? That's the question. How should I trade on this pair if this is going to happen? I want to buy, and there is also possibility that the price is not going to touch this low and going to take off. If price is going to take off, and if I'll keep waiting for the price to test that bottom, then highly likely I'm going to miss the move. Yeah, price is coming at the bottom, all right? So look at that. This is expanding triangle, Okay, there is possibility that it can form a running flat like that, okay, and can continue to go higher. So the question is, how should I trade? Yeah, if one more drop is not going to come, this one more drop, and price is going to take off, and I'll keep waiting for the price to test the lows, and then I'll be buyer, then highly likely I'm going to miss the move. Yeah, so for not missing the move, yeah, waiting for the price to get at a best spot, then you're looking for the price at these lows. All right, these lows, okay, where I have drawn the horizontal ray. So there, okay, so you can see that price is in a sideways move. Let's remove this. Okay, and trying to form bottom. All right, bottom is not there, bottom is not in place. Price is still struggling. All right, so you waiting and watching price at these areas. Okay, these previous lows. Once price come there, you watching it to buy. Okay, your aim is this. This is what you are aiming first. All right, once price tests that bottom, this is what you are aiming first. Okay, that's the trade you are aiming first. Yeah, once you got the entry from these lows and price move away from your entry like that, move on to the break even. All right, move on to the break even. Okay, move on to the break even and wait for the price to continue to go higher, okay, aggressively. If not, you can take off your profit, but I will suggest you to go for break even. Let the price stop you for break even rather than taking that 1 to 3. All right, rather than taking that 1 to 3, let the price stop you out on break even. Okay, and keep trying that every time and price is coming back at the low or forming new low. Yeah, try to get into the trade on break even, and every time when price comes at the low, right, watch it for buy. Okay, this is what I have shown you. Okay, this, all right, and the potential we're gonna have on this trade gonna be so much huge. Okay, it can go all the way back at the previous high, and we're gonna have plenty of trades once price gonna start to go higher. Okay, let's say you're gonna get stopped out. All right, your entry gonna be bad over there. You're not gonna get a good price. Gonna stop out over there. Okay, then don't jump into the market again. Wait for the price to get at the lows again. Try again at these areas. Okay, try again. Keep trying every time, and you're having new lows. All right. So once you're gonna catch the move, your return gonna be huge. All right, your return gonna be huge. Let's say you are trying 4 or 5 times. You tried, yeah, out of 10, and one time you are successful enough. You hit the spot. All right, you hit the bullseye. So that's your aim. Your aim is to catch the move, catch the wave. Okay, that wave. So once you're gonna catch that wave, that's how you're gonna grow your account. You're not gonna grow your account this way, guys. Okay, like that. All right. So not this is not going this is if you're going to trade that way. All right, let's say your return is 1 to 2, and yeah, just look at that, how long you have to wait. Almost 102 days. And let's say you are having $1,000 in your account. Yeah, so you're going to get $500 or something like that after 100 days. So that's not the way to trade. All right, so the way to trade is to catch move, catch wave with 1 to 5, 1 to 10, and if you are catching the wave 1 to 15, that should be your aim. All right, your aim should be 1 to 15. All right, 1 to 10. Yeah, if not catching 1 to 15, 1 to 10, then try to catch at least 1 to 5, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. Stick to that. All right, this is the Aussie dollar CAD chart. Okay, one more drop can happen over there. Let's go to the lower time frame. Last week we were looking for, all right, this sideways move. Okay, from that bottom to go back up and reverse the trend. If not, break, form new low, and the reverse. Okay, if I'm going to go to the lower time frame, so you're watching the previous low to hold. Okay, this flat to hold. Okay, this trade you're watching for. Again, don't forget the basic theme. This is the cat pair. All right, so Kiwi Chief. Bigger time frame is still same, longer term reversal, all right? But again, don't forget the basic theme, all right? Basic theme definitely going to give strength to the chief, all right? So this is what we are expecting for longer run. Longer run, keep going higher, and on 4-hour time frame, expanding triangle. Okay, once price going to test the previous bottom, watch it, all right? So just keep trading within these sideways market, all right? So go back up, hold that top, yeah, take off your profit, go short again, all right? And from that, I mean, this is your structure, right? So one more up move. So once price gonna test the top, look for it to draw from the top, and once test the bottom, this expanding triangle to continue to go higher. Okay, not at a Kiwi Chief is not at a best place to look for longer term buy, right? Just continuation trade. So Euro Chief is at a best spot, all right. 108 is a price to watch on this Euro Chief. So flat, right? So this move, ABC completed, that's the structure, right? So price should keep pushing lower in longer run, but we are not anticipating this move, right? We are anticipating this move at the moment for next week, all right? And if we're gonna get a breakout, aggressive breakout, then go all the way back at the top, all right? So let's see if Euro Chief is going to break and going to go up to 106.60, all right? So again, keep looking for buy on the Euro Chief. This is the area or the price which you should, you know, watch closely, right? 106. If it is going up to 106, we are not anticipating the breakdown, all right? Let's see. This is the pattern formation. Okay, if I'm going to remove that, okay, remove that. This is the pattern formation. Yeah, I was talking about from that point of view. Okay, that's our pattern, right? That's our pattern. 106. Okay, it can go up to that 4. Okay, but if so, then again you're looking for buy. Okay, if price is pushing, then buy. But what you are looking right now, let's go and look at that. Okay, go to the lower time frame, and the price is still pushing slowly back at the bottom, and you're looking for it to tag the bottom, and you're watching for this trade. Okay, watch previous bottom, and this is the trade you're watching. Yeah, it's a good trade. If you're gonna get the entry on a good price, then move on break even and let the price continue to go higher. If you're gonna get if let's say if price is going to stop you out, right? Price is going to stop you out. Okay, pushing up and stop you out on break even. Try again. Okay, even if you are going to guess, let's say you bought it and you stopped out. Try again. Okay, so try again. It is at a good spot. All right, it is at a good spot. Okay, currently there is no price action for reversal. You know, it's still in a correction, all right, still in a correction, so which can test the 1080, 280, 180. These are the areas you should pay attention. Okay, it's a good trade, and keep an eye. All right, this is what you're looking for at the your achieve. The lower the entry you're gonna get, the better the return you're gonna have. All right. So last time, hopefully you remember that we were looking for these moves. All right. Price did not test the bottom at this area, right? But now it is testing. Okay. So good price to watch. It's a slow moving pair. You're not gonna get that trade within 1-2 days. Yeah, highly likely you're gonna get one or two break even before you're gonna get the trade for upside. Yeah, because it is slow moving pair and the price can test the bottoms couple of times before going to go higher. Okay, and once price gonna start pushing higher, it can take something like that kind of time. All right, just keep in your mind that time, and even if you will have to wait 33 days, then still look at that, your potential going to be so huge on it. All right, 1 to 8, so worth taking trade. Okay, worth taking trade to watch. Turkish lira is still in a correction. All right, so pushing slowly for upside. So on a bigger time frame, this is the structure. All right, come on, that's what you are having on the Turkish lira. Okay, not a best pair to trade. And on the copper should push higher, should complete the move all the way back at the top, and then should reverse. Okay, so just keep in your mind that another trade is in making on the copper from the top at the 3. Yeah, once copper gonna test the 3, you're looking for copper to drop. At the current price, just keep pushing higher slowly the way it is doing right now. All right, so it is pushing, just keep pushing higher, complete the move there. Highly likely it will push higher, as we can see that there is uncertainty, and the goal is strong. Yeah, and it can go that much far away. So continuation trade, and once price going to tag the top, you're looking for it to draw from the top. They're going to be a good trade then. Okay, complete that ABC move there at the top. Oil. Okay, oil is important. Oil is important. Okay, now the basic theme behind the oil is that if things are going to escalate, guys, I'm using this word again and again, escalation. Yeah, news are telling us that news are telling, a lot of different things. All right, so Donald Trump said he has already targeted 52 places to target if Iran is going to retaliate. And let's say if Iran is going to retaliate, I don't think so. Iran is going to retaliate. They have already retaliated through Iraq, right? They have already retaliated. Iraqi parliament, you know, said they have, passed a law that foreign forces should leave the country today, right? They have passed a law, foreign, forces should leave Iraq. I don't think so. They're gonna go further. They're gonna go through their proxies rather than, you know, attacking straight on the U.S. bases. Yeah. And last time they attacked on it was being said that they attacked on the Aramco last time, and oil spiked aggressively for upside. Okay, and if so, then arrow is showing that where oil gonna go, right? Arrow is clearly showing you that where oil gonna go. Even if it is not going to happen, right? Even if it is not going to happen, de-escalation is not going to happen. So still, oil price is gonna stay strong for short term, right? The way oil prices are doing right now, they will keep doing slowly, slowly. The reason is that OPEC countries are trying to push prices higher, okay, and oil can keep pushing slowly, slowly up to this previous top, all right? And then we can see, an ABC move there, and then again pressure on the oil prices when they're going to resume supply. Yeah. So yes, escalation, it is going to spike. Okay, what kind of escalation? All right. So oil supply, if going to hit, yeah, and even if they are going to hit the oil supply, still going to see huge move, something like 30 $40 move is not going to come on the oil. The reason is that US is net importer, all right? They are net exporter, sorry. So US is exporting oil, energies, all right? So they are not relying on the Middle East oil. Okay, they are producing their own energies. So we're not gonna see a huge strength on the oil prices. This is the reason when last time when we have seen attack on the Aramco, oil went higher with only $10 or $11. Okay, let's say if similar kind of move, similar kind of attack has happened in 1990 or 2000, then the move could have much bigger than 10% or $11. Okay, so we are not living in that era now, right? If we're gonna go to the past, okay, we have seen spike there in 1990. I'm not sure what was the reason, but look at that, how big that spike was. Okay, it was $25, right, and 150. It was huge at that time. Okay, the price the price at that time was $15, and it went up to $40. So it was huge at that time. All right, so 150 60%. Yeah, so that kind of strength. All right, I mean, you're not gonna see like 150% rise from current price. Yeah, I mean, oil is not going to hit the 150 134 or 130, those areas. Yeah, it can go up to 80 85, all right, 80 85 90, those areas. And again, you know US gonna jump in and gonna start to release some oil from their reserves, and they're gonna try to stabilize the oil prices. So we may see intervention. Okay, so that's the bigger image, that's the bigger picture, right, which you should keep in your mind. Okay, but you are looking oil to just keep pushing up slowly, slowly, the way it is doing right now. Okay, and how you can trade, that's the question. Okay, the trend is there. Okay, this trend is there. Go to your lower time frame and trade for short term for upside. Okay, as long as this escalation environment stay there, short term buying on oil. Okay, watch for the pullbacks. Once you see that the pullbacks are happening there, okay, it is already forming correction. Okay, which is completed. All right, this EBC move is completed and now trying to push higher. US, is not going to gain from oil prices, higher oil prices. You know, the price gonna pay the world, all right? US is not going to pay the price. China will pay the price, all right? China will pay the price, and the other countries, neighbor countries with the China, they're gonna pay the price. The just think that the world manufacturing engine is Chinese are world manufacturing engine, all right? If oil price is gonna go higher, manufacturing production price is gonna go higher, cost gonna go higher. When those costs gonna go higher, all right, growth gonna drop, all right. Well, growth gonna drop. When growth gonna drop, then equity is not gonna continue to go higher. We're not gonna see, strength on the equities. Yeah, when equity is gonna be limited for more upside, means that investor they're not gonna, you know, they're not gonna put their money for, for expansion. They're gonna put their money on those assets where they're gonna get fixed return. Like they're gonna buy bonds, all right. They're gonna buy, safe currencies or metals. They're gonna put money there. So higher oil prices means that, you know expansion gonna get affected, right? Currently central banks easing, putting more money in the market so that they can keep expansion, all right. And equities gonna, when equities goes higher, means that companies are doing well behind that, all right. When index funds goes higher, means that companies performing very well, all right. Their functions are, doing very well. More jobs, all right. More, pays, people getting more, higher pays, higher wages, more jobs, all right. And in return, company doing well. Companies, like Apple, look at that, where their shares are going, all right. Look at the Tesla, what they are doing, all right. We're above 300, Apple above 300, Tesla above 400. Yeah, giant, they are giant at the moment, all right. So they are performing well. When they are performing well, more jobs, again, funds come in, more investing. Okay, when we're gonna have, these are the tech companies, by the way. When we're gonna have oil prices, higher oil prices, you're gonna see effect on the equities. All right. So higher oil prices is not in the favor of any country except the OPEC countries, or except those countries which are relying on oil, all right? Which are, which, which countries are relying on oil income? They want higher prices. Okay, so like OPEC countries. So when oil price is gonna go higher, they're gonna get paid more. All right. So correction, okay, correction. The deeper the correction, the better the entry you're gonna get. All right. And short-term buying. Put your stop and look for it to continue to go higher. As long as oil price is going to keep pushing higher, stay short-term bullish. Once we're going to have de-escalation, then again OPEC countries to come and oil prices to struggle again. All right. So short-term continuation on the oil prices. Okay. Same on the US oil. Okay, so you should pay attention on the natural gas in case if if escalation is going to happen, then the natural gas is at a best area to watch. Okay, so same, not selling the US oil, short-term buying. Okay, so short-term buying, and similar way on 50-minute time frame I have just shown you, keep pushing slowly up. Okay, if we're gonna look at the natural gas, okay, let me finish these 2-3 pairs and then we're gonna move on to the natural gas. So dollar rand. Okay, dollar rand to test the bottom, complete that triangle and continue to go higher. Okay, that is also forming a good opportunity. Okay, and dollar Mexicano is testing the bottom, and you're watching the dollar Mexicano for next 2 to 3 weeks. All right, symmetrical triangle, by the way. So in last weekly market outlook I have shown you what to do. So it's testing the bottom, you're looking for this symmetrical triangle to continue to go higher. All right, previous bottom, it's trying to hold. So just watch the lower time frame, similar way, trade on this similar way, the way I have just shown you on the Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar chart. Okay, so it's testing the previous bottom, still in a downtrend, but testing the bottom, coming at the good price. So you're watching it to bounce off from the bottom. All right, or the euro CAD, the way I have just shown you the euro CAD. Keep an eye on it. Okay, and you're watching for this aggressive bounce off from the bottom. Dollar Hong Kong dollar, let's look at this, where it is, where it has gone couple of months ago. All right, not a week, couple of months ago we were watching this to drop. It's a high risk, currency. Yeah, buying the Hong Kong dollar against the dollar, right? Because it's a pegged rate. So look at that, where the currency has gone. Okay, so we were looking for last time this to drop, just for telling you what has happened on this chart. Okay, it will form buy opportunity again in future, but for that you will have to wait. Yeah, so it's going, this is what we were looking for last time. Okay, and expecting it to go all the way back at the bottom. So it tested the top. All right, so it tested the pegged rate 785 couple of times, and then look at that, it went lower. Okay, so it tested the pegged rate couple of times and then went lower. So this is what it is doing right now, right? And in future we can see buy setup again on it. All right, once price going to test the 775, 785, these are the pegged rate. And once price going to test the 775, watch it. If it is going to hold, then you can buy. All right, but make sure when you are trading on this pair, this is manipulated. This pair is highly manipulated. Okay, yeah, but can pay can pay a very good return. Okay, so there, come test, hold, go higher back again within the pegged rate. Okay, similar way, the way you have traded from that top. This wave is just happening. So it's a pegged currency. So trading on pegged currency is dangerous. Sometimes liquidity drop very, very aggressively, and short moves can happen. The short move which you have just seen recently. Okay, so when test the bottom 775 pegged rate, if hold, yeah, if yeah, why I'm saying that if holds then buy. Okay, the reason is that you know Hong Kong bank central bank needs to intervene. If they're not going to intervene, then this pegged rate going to break lower. Okay, further break lower. So their intervention is important. Once they're going to intervene, then price going to hold. Okay, and we're gonna price going to stay within these ranges. Okay, if they decided, if central bank has decided that they don't want to hold their this pegged rate anymore, okay, then this is going to break and we're going to see new pegged rate. Okay, and they're going to announce that what is the pegged rate, and then price going to hold that pegged rate and going to start to rise from that pegged rate. All right, so it's important, okay, rather than just blindly buying and selling this pair. So that's your, now let's move on to the natural gas and then some metals. Natural gas, okay, escalation, natural gas gonna rise, and natural gas is at the best spot to buy. Right, natural gas is at the best spot. It's January, so in 2016 price went lower up to 160. All right, and the reason was that they over mined. All right, they over produced, they overproduced at that time. That's the reason it went up to 160. So if it is going to happen again, they have overproduced, then price still can keep pushing lower during this winter, and price not gonna go higher. But eventually, in longer run, price only gonna go higher. Okay, eventually price only gonna go higher because it cannot stay at the $1 or $2, $1, 150 or $2. It cannot stay there for longer term at these areas. This is cheaper price, all right? And any uncertainty in the world definitely going to drive the prices higher. Yeah, let's say if we are going to have a recession, people are talking about, we are still having bad manufacturing data. If that data is going to get more worse, then natural gas only going to go higher. It's going to spike for upside. So every time a natural gas goes lower, you're looking for it to reverse. All right, you're looking for it to bounce off. So you're paying attention at the $2 Price is still away from that $2, all right? So you're waiting for the price to test the $2, and that's your trade. Okay, if not reversing from the $2, 160, 160, 150, or one, we have seen natural gas price on 105 cent, right, in 1995. If natural gas is going to hit those areas, then this is a perfect buy opportunity for longer run. You only going to have money on it, all right? They're going to be money on it rather than loss. So it's going to be a perfect opportunity for longer run for buy if it is going to go up to $1 or $2. All right. So why price is pushing lower? Because more reserves are being found, all right? And the other reason is that people are moving away from moving people are moving towards renewable energy. Yeah, so they are moving towards renewable energy or batteries. That's the reason the the energies are getting energy prices are getting weaker. Yeah, but guys, it cannot go beyond the $1. All right. Yeah, whatever the replacement technology is going to come. Yeah, this is not going to go, you know, let's say if it is going to go beyond the 1 0, right, and those who are producing the natural gas, and they are paying you to use natural gas. Yeah, still price not gonna stay below the zero, right? Yeah, either they're gonna stop doing that, they're gonna stop paying people to use natural gas, or they're gonna shut down. I mean, either they're gonna pay or they're gonna shut down. Highly likely they're gonna shut down. When they're gonna shut down, world has to move away from natural gas to other kind of free energies, all right, or cheaper energies than the natural gas, all right. So only gonna go higher. Price only gonna go higher. Why price? There are a couple of reasons why natural gas prices are going lower, all right. Because currently people, many people are talking about the I mean, I don't remember the name. Yeah, what you say, guys? The you know People are talking about, we are having, you know in United Nations, everyone was talking about this issue, and was saying that move towards green, energy. So I don't remember at the moment. Okay, but it's making logic, all right? It's making logic to only look for it to reverse for upside, all right? And price only going to go higher. So every time when price comes low or form new low, you're looking for it to reverse. And in January, we have seen natural gas prices goes higher, all right? If you look at the last January data, last couple of years January data, you're gonna see price is gonna go higher. Okay, so the natural gas to go higher. And let's look at the gold, all right? So gold went higher very, very aggressively just because of the you know the problem, all right, which we are having right now. Again, if escalation, we're gonna see one more up move, all right? One more bullish wave, which is just happening right now, all right? It will keep pushing higher. Okay, it will keep pushing higher, and then again we're gonna have another correction. A kind of expanding triangle can form over there, right? This kind of expanding triangle, and then one more up move. Okay, expanding triangle. So it can push up to 1600, all right, 16, 1620, or 1630. Yeah, if things going to escalate, then 1620, 1600 or 1620, 1630. Yeah, the next wave is just appearing over there, all right, and it can keep pushing slowly, slowly for upside. Okay, and currently you are looking for double top. All right, currently you are looking for double top and price to fall aggressively from top. All right, double top and go lower. Okay, so or this flat formation to form. All right, so you're looking for aggressive sell first impulse. All right, you're looking for correction and this move go down. Okay, first impulse is not going to appear over there. It will keep pushing slowly for upside the way it is doing right now on 15-minute time frame. And once this move is gonna finish, again watch this, then to go lower. All right, so silver is very much same like that. Let me show you the gold on a bigger time frame chart. All right, gold is pushing higher because of the uncertainty. All right, so this is the bigger time frame. Okay, even if it is going to break, all right, let's say it's going to break, still there's going to be a correction, okay, for more upside, the way we have seen that correction. All right, and silver, all right, so silver can also push up back at the previous top. But at the current price, you're expecting a sharp impulse, watching for a sharp impulse, all right? So once you see that sharp impulse, then join, okay? And then correction, and then this move, okay? So if sharp impulse is not going to come, then it will keep pushing slowly back at the top, and then again sharp impulse from that top, previous top. Intervention from central banks, all right? To manage to hold the prices. Now let's look at the Nasdaq 100 index and couple of other indexes, and let's finish that. So expecting correction, all right? We are expecting correction. This is what we are expecting, right? So same like last year, all right? Correction to happen and then continue to go higher. So on any correction on lower time frame, keep looking for short-term buy. They're going to be dip. When market going to open, equity is going to go lower slightly, okay? And then when equity is going to go lower, then they're going to be a short-term going to go lower. They're going to be short-term buy opportunity. All right, so let's check the chart. All right, all right, so let's check this chart. So this is the example which I'm just going to show you. If you see that kind of pullback is going to come, yeah, these kind of corrections are going to come. Then you are looking for short-term buys. Yeah, any correction, something like that, any correction like that, you're looking for it to continue to go higher. Guys, if you are here to just distract, then I will remove, all right? If you are here for something learning or some setups, then definitely welcome. But if you are your aim, your goal is to distract, all right, the people, then you will be removed, all right? And you will be removed and you will be banned. Okay, so this is what we were looking for. Okay, so the move is already happened. Okay, this move is already happening. But this is what I'm showing you as an example. If any correction you see there on lower time frame on the equities, short term buy, definitely there's going to be correction, okay? at tomorrow, because equities, Middle East equities are under pressure, and we're going to see some weaknesses there too. Okay, so price already completed that formation and pushing higher. Okay, so any correction like that on lower time frame, okay, you're looking for keep pushing higher slowly equities. Okay, so same on Nasdaq 100 index, same on US S&P 500. The chart I have just shown you is the S&P 500, but formation gonna be same like that. Okay, and make sure the trade you take on lower time frame, short-term buys. Okay, you don't have a perfect bigger correction where you can hold for medium to longer term buy on the US equities. So keep in your mind that at some point we're going to see that deeper correction. All right, maybe this escalation is going to give us a bigger correction. If so, then perfect, we're going to have another buy opportunity on the equities. Yeah, if not, then those lower time frame correction chart I have just shown you, any pullback on 4-hour time frame to 1-hour time frame, you're looking for that to just keep pushing higher until there's going to be a significant bigger correction. Okay, that same on the on this. Okay, and other equities, same on the UK 100 index funds to just keep doing that. All right, so FTSE 100 index. All right, so come and continue to go higher. Come at the previous bottom, all right? So it went and tested the previous bottom and went higher. It came at the previous low and went higher, all right? And just keep pushing higher. So if it is going to test the previous lows again, price is the, let me check what price. Okay, we are having that bullish trend. So price, if going to test the 7150, right, or 7100. So these are the areas you should look for UK 100 index to just keep pushing higher. Okay, and short term up on the German 30. Yeah, so short term trades, you are looking for short term buys on those index funds which are sitting at the previous highs. Okay, so short term trades, not big moves. Okay, so short term continuation, that trade, same trade like last time. Okay, chart is clear. And Nikkei index is also same. All right, Nikkei index is also same like that. Okay, so expanding triangle and push up for another wave for upside and break the previous high. And Bitcoin, okay, Bitcoin is still staying close to the 7, all right, and struggling. Looks like that the Bitcoin gonna repeat the previous behavior, all right? So this previous behavior, it's doing that, it started to do that, okay, staying at this area, and maybe one more drop then and then up. Okay, but pattern is same like last time. Okay, so Ripple 1510, all right, 15 or 10, 15 or 10, they can push more lower, all right, they can push more lower. So they're gonna jump when central bank gonna intervene, all right. Central bank intervene means when they're gonna introduce their own currency on digital currency, all right. So 15 or 10, yeah, 15 or 10. Okay, 15 or 10, they still can stay there for a while. No reason for them to jump at the moment. Okay, 15 or 10, 15 or 10 cent area to look for. All right, so is there any question? I think enough for today. Is there any question? Yes, my cryptocurrencies are sleeping, but they will not keep sleeping. All right, they will wake up, and when they will wake up, they will wake up, like a big giant. All right, so if you are aware, then perfect. If not, then do some research. All right, so Chinese are doing some research on their own. I mean, they are looking to introduce their own currency for in 2020, their own digital currency in 2020. All right, if China is going to introduce their own digital currency, and if it is going to sustain, then obviously you're going to see strength on all these coins. Okay, they're going to go higher. Bitcoin going to go higher. They're waiting for a good news. Yeah. XPD, Palladium. Last time I told you to wait for the breakout on the Palladium. Same again. Palladium broke out, went lower, but again, stabilize. So same again, all right? So it's coming back at the 2000. You're looking for a stronger sell. Once that stronger sell is going to come, you are in. Don't sell it without stronger sell, okay? Don't assume that price going to reverse from that top, all right? So only sell when stronger sell comes, all right? Don't sell when there is no stronger sell or breakouts. Okay, last time I told you this correction, okay, if you remember. Yeah, this breakout came over there at this area price, but slightly price went beyond the previous top. Okay, broke out, another correction, went lower. Okay, that wave happened, but did not went up to 1200. Yeah, so longer term aim is 1200, 1300, or 1400 dollar. Okay, so same again, if stronger sell is coming from the 2000, then you are in. Don't jump into this sell before that stronger sell. If you're going to do that, you're going to burn yourself, because trend is bullish and it can keep pushing higher. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Long session today. It was more than 2 hours, 2 and 30 minutes, 2 hours and 30 minutes. So hopefully you enjoyed that. You have learned something. Okay, another thing. Look at that, how strong it is. Okay, it cannot keep rising forever like that. All right, it has to correct at some point. At some point, price needs to be stabilized like that. Okay, bigger correction gonna be over there, so it cannot keep rising like that the way it is doing. All right, so it has to stop at some point. So you're waiting for that to stop. Thank you, everyone, for coming into the weekly market outlook. Hope you enjoyed that. Not a nuclear power plant, all right, not uranium. So I don't remember the word. Okay, so if I'll remember again in next weekly market outlook, definitely will tell you. All right, but one thing is for sure, yeah, natural gas is at the best area, best spot to take a risk. Okay, and keep taking risk the lower the price goes. Okay, move on break even, watch it to continue to go higher. If you are going to get stopped out a couple of times, try again. All right, because the potential is going to be huge for upside. When price going to rise, very, very aggressively. Okay, potential going to be huge for upside, rather than up to which level price can go, guys. It is already sitting at the bottom, $2. Yeah, either natural gas gonna be free, all right, either you're gonna use that free, yeah, and government's gonna pay for that for you to use, or the companies which are mining or which are producing, they're gonna pay for you to use natural gas, or they're gonna shut down, all right, or they're gonna shut down. We're gonna have another source of energy to use, all right. So highly likely we are not going to move away from natural gas to other renewable energies 100% within 10 to 20 years. Yeah, it will take a lot of time, guys. So governments are also planning to move. I mean, to move on electric cars in 2050. Yeah, so 2050 is far away, still 30 years. Okay, everyone, thank you for coming into the weekly market outlook. Hopefully you enjoy. We'll see you back into the next week. Until then, bye bye.